it is a very pleasant surprise that I found out lots of agreement in Ambassador Joseph's statement. I was quite aware of the kind of opposing views when I was engineering negotiation with North Korea in 2001, 2002. And I all the time were aware of those figures like him, John Bolton, and the Secretary of Defense in the United States. Clearly, they were advocating much straightforward policies of containment. And probably it was beyond the imagination that the Japanese Prime Minister makes a trip to North Korea and to have the kind of government agreement. But the point I would like to make here today is that indeed, as I said in the morning, this is going to be very crucial timing for the question of North Korea, nuclear development, and also the Korean Peninsula as a whole. The reason which I talked about, there is going to be a domestic political season in 2002. So let us be very quick in dealing with the issue of the Korean Peninsula. And again, in order for us to be able to make a diplomatic breakthrough, I think I do need to develop the bilaterals with North Korea. But before that, I think we would have to firm up our possible responses in case North Korea would continue to make military provocations. The trilateral, Japan, United States, South Korea, trilateral military planning would be very needed. We all know that when the United States and Japan made military exercises and South Korea observed it, it was a very effective way of showing our determinant, our sort of resolution to North Korea that in case North Korea were to make any military provocations, it would not be just South Korea and the United States. Japan would join in it. So the trilateral, the contingency planning, both military and non-military, would be extremely important to sort of, for us to give a message to North Korea that our approach is a credible approach. In case North Korea would do anything harmful, we shall respond to them. That point number one, but at the same time, I mean, this is important. Your policy cannot come one thing first and next. You will have to pursue both carrots and stick policy simultaneously. This is the very important element of diplomacy. While you prepare yourself, you make negotiation with North Korea, and the three bilateral negotiations would be extremely important. As I said, the very top-down approach would be required, and you would have to select your negotiating partner in North Korea. It cannot be, I'm sorry to say this, cannot be the foreign ministry, it has to be the military. So with all this, I still think that there is a strong merit of holding six-party talks, not now, but sometime in near future. But this time we should change subject. We should choose different theme for six-party talks. I will tell why this makes sense. In six-party talks, we in September 2005, we talked about comprehensive approach. And one element of this comprehensive approach was energy. Energy. And when you consider the situation without the question of North Korean nuclear development, what could we have done regarding Northeast Asia? We probably could have discussed the question of energy between Russia, China, Korea, United States, and Japan. There is lots of merit for us to talk the question of energy, in particular energy security, among the 6 entities in the region. The question of the joint energy development. We have rich resources in Russia. There is a merit for us to jointly engage in the development of resources, the oil, energy, and other resources. And my colleagues from South Korea talked about this pipeline from Russia to North Korea to South Korea. Makes sense. And we used to talk about Trans-Siberian Railroad coming from north to the south, and even we talked about the underground, under the sea train from Busan to Fukuoka. So, and we often talk about the sort of civil air routes direct from Tokyo to Beijing. It saves an awful lot of energy if we were to have the direct route from Tokyo to Beijing. Therefore, don't you think that it makes sense for us to talk about the question of energy security? North Korea may decide not to join. That's fine. Let's, in that case, have the 6-party talks without the participation of North Korea. But issue we discuss is not the denuclearization issue. Because by having this type of discussions in 6-party talks, we will tell to North Koreans that indeed there is a huge room for cooperation into the future if North Korea were willing to join in this the joint endeavor of denuclearization. For the aspect of denuclearization, I again maintain my argument that without having an immediate 6-party talks, let's have bilaterals under the umbrella of 6-party talks, but at the same time, let us have the 6-party talks with or without the participation of North Korea on the question of energy security. Because think about this. There is going to be a world in which we talk about growth and resources. We talk about the Middle East situation in the context of the possible resource constraints on such issues like oil. And we talk about the question of the food price rise, the growth of China, growth of India. That would have a tremendous impact on the demand of food. No question about it. And we are now having difficulties vis-à-vis the safety of nuclear power plant. And this will lead to an important opportunity for Japan to explain to the world about the question of nuclear safety, what we have done in relation to this affected nuclear plant in Fukushima. We may have made mistakes. I think Japanese government may have made a tremendous mistake in dealing with that. But along with that, I think we are obliged to tell to the world what went wrong and what went well. So this six-party talks format, the nuclear, not just nuclear development issue, but yet resource security issues, may have lots of attractions. All those six parties will have common interest in pursuing this type of joint project. And at the end of the day, North Korea may find it their interest to join in this type of joint project. And for that, North Korea would have to pursue denuclearization. Thank you very much.